Because elsewhere in our big city centres, it's really just Costa, Next and Primark that survive.
Yeah, Starbucks as well.
Yeah.
Woolworths. Oh, wait.
But maybe not.
Sam, if you really want to revive the high street, surely Sunak, when he was Chancellor, should have imposed a tax on the online companies. I mean, that's the way to sort of level the playing field here, because they don't have all the overheads. I mean, high street businesses are suffering very badly with business rates, etc. So you've got to try and level the playing field. We're not going to change people's habits now. A lot of people do buy things online. It's more convenient, but you've got to tax those online retailers to try and level the playing field here. And I think that the high street also needs to reinvent itself around more experiences, this kind of thing, rather than, just doing things the way they've always done.
I think that what he should do is make rents cheaper for independent retailers.
And business rates.
Exactly. If you've got a windfall from, your grandparents and you thought, I've always wanted to open up that little shop, that's, make it easy for me to do that. That would be the best thing to do. So, bring it down across the board so that it wasn't like some sort of, like you can only ever be like a huge chain in order to get a space on the high street, make it more accessible to people.
What can't happen, Sajila, is for retail outlets to be sold off as property, because that is the infrastructure of the community, isn't it?
It is.
When you lose those shops, you don't get them back.
No, I agree. And I kind of I think it's a great idea what Ali just came up with, which is to reinvent the high street as an experience thing, because our habits have changed and we've got to acknowledge that the world is changing. We're working from home, all of these things. But going back to Rishi, I have to say, it doesn't matter what he comes up with now. It makes no difference, because the decision's already been made. It has always been made right back from when he was like somebody on the inside of the Tory party exposed his wife's non-dom status.
Yeah.
And I think politics have been dirty right from the beginning, and they knew that Rishi, they've already fed that seed, and now the propaganda is working in the media, that we are not going to, and if the election comes straight after who has been elected, it's already been, the whole hustings, everything is set in place to ensure that it's not going to be Rishi. It's going to be Liz, and Liz has been. I mean, look, we saw her outside, didn't we? She's all well made up.
She's
had she's usued up.